We're back.
We're hungry.
And we're just off Highway 89 on the way to Jodhpur.
Yes, this is a little village called Deshno. It's the famous Karni Mata temple, which is famous for the rats that come over here. And what do they eat every day?
Are there more rats than people? Let's go find out.
So this temple is actually a series of different temples all around a major internal middle shrine. And depending on whether you've been good in your last life or bad in your last life, you come back as a rat. And if you haven't done too many good things, you live over here, which seems to be quite a cushy life for me. And if you've done a lot of good things and you live in the central place, but I can tell you this for sure, these guys are not part of the rat race. They're relaxed, they're enjoying themselves, there's no racing around trying to get ahead of the others. They're all orderly, nice, well-behaved.
Devotees coming and making offerings of milk to the rats. There's also prasad that's cooked in 3 big woks at the back there called Savan, Asoj and Vadwa. And after this offering is done, the rats are allowed to sample some of it and then it's handed out as a special offering to devotees that want to eat it. Down this passageway is the special inner shrine of Karni Mata. But we have to get a move on, so we're going to go back on the highway. The good old days of long stretches of road with just sand dunes on the side are gone. There's all sorts of greenery there now thanks to all these freak weather phenomenons. We've had no food for a while, but hooray, what do we see? Look behind you, look behind you, look behind you.
Oh, it's a mirage. It's a dhaba. In fact, when I asked him, is this a dhaba? He said, yes, it is. It's the Yash dhaba. It's time to go and start eating without wasting too much time. Come on.
Bring your plate.
नमस्ते। ओ गांव किसो है?
ये गांव बरानी।
बरानी। अच्छा, खाने में क्या मिलेगा आपके पास?
खाने में चना मसाला, बेसन गट्टा, सेव टमाटर है, दाल फ्राई है।
खीर सांगरी मिलेगी?
खीर सांगरी।
हाँ? क्यों नहीं? तो राजस्थानी खाना है। नो चांस।
अच्छा, बेसन गट्टा मिलेगा?
बेसन गट्टा। हाँ।
तो अब ये बताइए कि यहाँ से अगला ढाबा कितनी दूर है?
यहाँ से अगला ढाबा 20 किलोमीटर है।
20 किलोमीटर। So the fact is that there are 20 kilometers. It's 20 kilometers till the next eating joint, and that's a long way apart because there are just fewer dhabas over here.
तो अब ये बताओ कि जो राजस्थानी खाना जिसको बोलते हैं,
हाँ जी,
वो क्या क्या है आपके पास?
राजस्थानी खाने चना मसाला है,
चना,
बेसन गट्टा है, सेव टमाटर है.
So here's the deal. Out of the few traditional items that we've highlighted, possibly 2 are available over here right now. Most of them are not. अच्छा, और राजस्थानी गाने वाने आते हैं आपको?
नहीं.
और पूछो कोई अपने दोस्त से, आपको आता है राजस्थानी गाना कोई? मेरे को आता है, मेरे से पूछो, मैं राजस्थान का रहने वाला हूँ. हाय हाय मैं मर गई मारो भागो जो घूमिया.
For a start, we have a few dishes here. There's chana, there's dal, there's palak paneer, there's bhindi, and the only really true Rajasthani item of fooding here is the sev tomato. There's no gatte ka sabji. I think he was having a long one about that.
That's not true. There's also the green chilies. That are magnificent. These Rajasthani green chilies are amazing. I think it's because of the rain they've kind of become a little freaked, but they're not very spicy, and you can just eat them just like that, like Mayur's going to show you.
No.
Okay. What's extraordinary about this food, and the reason why we can say this, is because we've been eating a bit of it off camera as well. The spices here seem to be really pungent. They're quite sharp. Isn't that right? Why do you think that is?
I think it's something to do with the climate of Rajasthan. For the most part, the weather, it's dry, it's harsh, it sort of lends itself to its spices. You sort of catch the throat a little bit.
Excellent. Just like my uncle, used to catch my throat all the time. But that's another story. What we have here is sev tomato ka sabzi, and it's the famous Bikaneri bhujia, which finds its way into this amazing dish made out of tomatoes and lots of bhujia on top, and it's cooked together with that. It's quite stunning. That masala is catching the throat. We need some water. Okay, that water is definitely brackish. It's very brackish water. The water here has almost got a salty taste. And you get it in buckets and a little lota. You can also get it with a little richy rich. But a little lota is good enough for those of you who remember your comics. Any place that you can see a chinkara while you eat your lunch, and one ran right across the road just here, is beautiful.